Hey guys, so this is the same video. I went ahead and made the chicken for everyone else, but for myself I'm making fried cauliflower. So I have some cauliflower here. It is organic, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut me about 8 wings because I'm really not gonna be eating that much. Because I think this fried cauliflower, and it's gonna be like wings, you know, hot wings. But fried cauliflower, it really is filling for me. Like, it fills me up. So I can get it open. Come on. Shouldn't be that hard. Okay, here we go. Alright, so you want to go ahead and rinse off your cauliflower. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But first I'm going to cut it because I feel like that'll be easier. So what I do is I cut about half of the cauliflower itself. And you have to have some muscle, guys. Yeah, it shouldn't even be this hard. I don't know why it's this hard for me. But there. I cut about half and I put the other half away. So now your pieces should just fall off. You don't want the pieces too big because so this is how big I want it. If you make it too big, it just, I don't know, I don't want them too big. I don't like them too big, but you don't want them too small either. So keep the stem. So when I say too big, this would be too big of a wing. Okay. You can leave it like that if you want. I just like to cut mine. Okay, that's actually too small. But anyway, I don't like it this big. Okay. So let me show you my wings so far. So I have 1, 2, this little piece, 3, I guess I can count. These little small ones, they're not going to make a wing. You want to be very careful because they can fall apart if you, there's another one. Okay, so that's my cauliflower that I'm going to be frying today. These right here. These little small pieces, they're not going to be able to be fried, okay? So these are my pieces. I'm going to go ahead and rinse them off. And I'm going to show you how I do it, okay? So let me go ahead and rinse it. Cauliflower, so let's go ahead and do that. And be very careful because you don't want any pieces to fall off. And this is because I don't eat meat. So yeah. Alright, so here's all my pieces. They're already clean. This piece I'm gonna put away, and I'm gonna put it in some plastic wrap so it doesn't go bad. Alright, so for my sauce, what I like to do is I take flour. Yeah, you want to take some flour, and you're gonna put it into this bowl, just enough to cover these wings. Which you can eyeball it. I don't really know how much to use, so I'm just gonna add some flour. Alright, so we have flour in the bowl. We're gonna add some Creole seasoning, because I like Creole. I'm gonna add that to the bowl. Okay. I'm gonna add some lemon pepper because these are lemon pepper hot wings. Okay. I'm gonna add some seasoned salt. Okay, mind you that my rice is cooking for the other stuff, so I have to, you know, look. And then I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper. Well, just a little dash. And then the hot sauce of choice is Louisiana hot sauce. I usually use Buffalo Mild from Kroger's, but I didn't want to buy it today. So anyway, we're going to add some hot sauce. Okay, that's good enough. Now we're going to go ahead and add some water. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we just add some water on top. Then we're going to take a fork and mix it all together. And now if it gets too watery, you want it like pancake mix. So if it's too watery, just add some more. Okay. And then you want to have your grease cooking. My grease of choice is grapeseed oil. That's what I use. But you can use any grease that you want to use. So I'm going to add a little bit more water because it's a little bit too bumpy. So I'm going to add a little bit more water, and I'll be back. Alright, so we just added some water, and we're going to stir it up really good. That's gonna help get the lumps and bumps, and hopefully it doesn't make it too watery. But I think it should make it just right. We'll see. You could add a little bit more, like a splash of it. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so now we're going to coat each of our cauliflower and then fry it. So I'll show you how to do it in just a second. I don't need a big pan, just a little small one, it will do. And I'm going to put some grapeseed oil in there. Put some grapeseed oil in there. Get it hot, nice and hot. Let me just give you a guy's example. You're going to take a cauliflower like this, and you're going to dip it in here. And we're just going to roll it all around. And the more you have it, the crispier and nice it is to coat it. So there. I don't know if you guys can see. I think you guys missed it. Anyway, so let me do it again. So I'm going to leave it in there. Take one. Take it in the sauce. And fully coat that bad boy. You want it fully coated, okay? And these are this is how I make my lemon pepper hot wings out of cauliflower. Another good thing to use is oyster mushroom. That's pretty good, and you can make it the same way. Okay. So, there we go. And when I tell you these things are so bomb, they're bomb. So you want to coat it really good, and then each of them you want to coat really good, and then you're going to throw it into the pan once the grease gets hot. So, ignore that alarm. It's for the chicken. Okay. So I'm having hot wings, and they're having Parmesan Tuscan chicken. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, now these are very filling. These cauliflower wings are so filling, and they're so good. So you can still enjoy hot wings if you're vegan, okay? Of course, it's not gonna be chicken, but it tastes pretty scrumptious. So I just like to coat all of them so I don't have to do one by one. Okay, and be careful when you're coating them because they can fall apart. So I still have 2 more to coat, but I'm gonna wait because this bowl is pretty full. And once the grease is hot, we're gonna throw it in there. And then I'll show you how they look once they fry. And let me go ahead and I don't have any paper towels. That sucks. But yeah, put it. And once they're fried, I'm going to put them in a strainer with a paper towel. I don't have any paper towels, it looks like, so I didn't know we were out. So that sucks, but whatever. Okay, so we're going to let our grease get hot. And one way to test the grease is to take a little bit of this sauce and throw it in the grease and see if it starts to boil. If it starts to fry. So let me go ahead and throw, I'm going to show you guys while I throw it in there. I'm going to try to because I only have one hand. And so this is my rice cooking for the Tuscan chicken, and it's not safe to put things on the stove, so we're just gonna throw it in there. Fry them bad boys, and I'm using a pan, so you have to flip them. You know, I usually use this one, but that oil is so old. No, I'm not using it. I have to clean it out. So anyway, we're just gonna fry those for a little bit. I'm gonna move this one over. So we're gonna fry it and then turn it once it gets done frying on that side. Okay, so that's how we do it. Let's go ahead and coat the other one. So I'm gonna coat the other ones, and I'll show you the finished product once it's done. In just a moment. This is what the fried cauliflower looks like. I do say that if you put it in a deeper pan, it will go better. But that's dinner. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'm going to be eating this with a little bit of hot sauce. Alright, see you in my next video.